Hi mate, so let's have a really quick overview run through of PromptCoreDynamics. The main concept here is that most marketers don't want to and shouldn't in fact need to go through the huge learning curve of becoming a prompt expert and learning how to use AI properly to get the best results. They just want to hit a button and get the results without having to go through all that. Basically, to get the most out of AI, you need to have multi-layered prompts. So in simple terms, you start by telling the AI what area of expertise it is to call on for this project. So for example, you could say it's an SEO expert with 20 years of experience ranking sites for local businesses in a variety of niches. We tend to sort of go into more detail on that, but then you give it examples of the kind of results that you're looking for and specify any extra variables, such as you want the output to be in HTML for a web page or something like that. And only then do you go on to tell it what you actually want. So in this example, for instance, it could be 1,000 or 1,200 word article on the importance of images and tags in on-page SEO. So there's sort of multi-layer prompt stuff that you need. That's taken care of in the background by the software. So people don't have to become prompt engineers and learn all the AI and how it works. So in other words, basically you as the user don't need to worry about that. That said, let's have a quick look through some of the modules available. We've got 8 modules included so far. The next 2 are already planned out and will be added over the next 4 to 6 weeks. The first is for digital marketing agencies, and the second, the 10th overall, is for local business marketing. We were originally aiming for just 10 modules, but we're likely to just keep adding new modules as we get feedback from our members as to what else they need and want within the system. So it's going to keep growing and keep getting bigger. If I scroll down here as well, you can see there's a list of previous projects I've been working on. The PLR Pass ones I'm going to use as examples for most of the modules, simply to keep this as quick as possible. But we'll start with the sales campaign module, which was originally designed for affiliate campaigns, but can be used to promote any offer. So what I'm going to do is click on Get Started with this. And you can click on the link here to pick up one of your previous campaigns, or you can simply click on Start New Campaign, give it a name. Let's call this the OLSP Affiliate Campaign. Click on Save Campaign. You also get to choose the language there as well. Now, the important thing we're going to do for this is we're going to take the sales page for this particular offer. I'm going to paste it in here, click on Generate Summary. And what this is going to do is it's going to go and look at that offer page and create a new summary of the sales offer, so it's got something to work from. Basically, what we're trying to do here is make sure that the campaign that you run for this particular product is congruent throughout the whole campaign. So down the bottom, we then have the option to run the email creation tool, the blog post tool, social media posts, video review script, and campaign bonus brainstormer. So let's start off with emails. Click on Generate Emails, and the AI will go away and it will start creating a series of promotional emails. So 3 emails in total, already done, very, very quick as you saw. Click on copy, take those over to wherever you need to use them. But what it's doing is generating those from that initial summary that it's created for this offer, so that when we then go onto the blog post and do the same thing, I'm going to choose a tone of expert for this, and I'm going to pop in my affiliate URL. In this case, I'm just going to pop in the sales page URL, but it would normally be your affiliate link. Then I'm going to click on Generate Blog Post, and again it's creating this based on the summary that it created for the offer. So every step of this campaign is going to be congruent. It's going to be based on the same core information of this product to make sure that it all flows through. So there's my blog post done, and that will match up with my series of emails. I can then go onto social media, click on Generate Social Media Content. What it's going to do is create 2 posts for Facebook. So those are done, and then it's going to go through and create 5 tweets for Twitter. Again, click on copy, take them over to Twitter or Facebook, do what you need with them. It's got hashtags built in, it's got emojis built in. If you don't like any of these, all you need to do is click on Generate Again and rerun it, and it will create a new set, new Facebook posts, new tweets, different message, different hashtags, different emojis, etc. So that's how quick it is to run through. And again, because it's all based on this one summary, it's making sure that all your materials for this campaign are congruent. Again, I'm going to create a quick video review script, and it will run through, and there we go, already done. So that's our video review script. Take that over to Lumen 5 or Pictory, and you can have your video created in minutes. Then let's go over to the campaign bonus brainstormer. Now, one of the things about a good affiliate campaign is making sure you have unique bonuses that are unique to you and fit with this particular offer. So this will brainstorm ideas for those bonuses, and in a later module we can take whichever one of these we want to and create the content for that bonus. So that is the sales campaign builder. And as I say, the really important concept here is because we're putting in the offer page and creating this summary first, all of the content that we then create will be congruent and will flow from one to the next to make sure it's the same message about the same product in the same pitch way. Okay, so that is the first module. 3 emails, blog post, 2 Facebook posts, 5 tweets, video review script, and some campaign bonus ideas for you as well. Let's go back to the console and let's head into the next module, which is the AI Social Suite. This time I'm not going to create a new campaign. I'm simply going to use the existing PLR Pass one. So I've already created the content, so it's even quicker. So in this, it will create 20 hashtags for you in a matter of seconds. So in 30 seconds, you put in what your product is about and it will create the hashtags for you. It can do 7 posts for you. So it will create a series of social posts for 7 days. And again, this can be varied according to the social platform. So at the moment, these were created for LinkedIn. If I do them for Facebook or for Reddit or for TikTok or Tumblr, they will be a different format and different style and a different length to fit with that particular social platform. So all I need to do is change it to the particular platform, click on generate posts, and it will run through and do it again for me. I'm not going to do that because we want to keep this as quick as possible. Fast Track Socializer, this is for one-off posts where you just want to create one post that's a bit longer. So this is for Facebook and it's got some ideas for the image suggestion. So you could take this image description and take that over to the image creation module and create the image to go with this as well. And it will give you an idea of the caption to pop on the image. So you've got other parts, not just the post itself, but the hashtags, the emojis, a description prompt for the image generator as well. Then we have the campaign caster, and this is to give you an overall plan for your posts and for your marketing for, again, a particular platform. So it can vary according to which platform you want to use it on, and it will go through and give you a total plan with the information that you need for that particular platform. Okay, so that's that one. That's the AI Social Suite. Let's go back to the console, head over to the video toolbox. Hopefully you're getting the idea now. Basically, it does the prompt engineering for you. That's all taken care of. So you just need to pop in the relevant information, choose some drop-down lists, and it will go ahead and create the content for you. So YouTube Brainstormer, it will create some ideas for video titles and descriptions. This I've just chosen 5. It could be up to 20 if you want, and it will give you different ideas for videos that you can create based on the information that you popped in here. So the video topic, the skill level, and your search term. Then it can create some suggested video titles for you. So 10 titles. Again, do as many as you want, up to 20. And if you're not happy with them, regenerate it or generate another 20. YouTube descriptions, pop some basic information in, and it will give you the description to pop in for the video. And again, go back to the top, we've got YouTube Script Writer. It'll write the script for you, so you don't even need to worry about that. TikTok Script Writer, obviously that's going to be a shorter and slightly different format. It will do that for you, including emojis. It will do the same thing for shorts for YouTube, and it will do hooks for both YouTube and TikTok. So it gives you some real hooks to get into people's minds, to catch your attention and to drag them in. Okay, so that's the video one. Let's head back to the console again. And the next module is the Content Overdrive. Again, I'm going to use the PLR Pass as an example. Now for this, what I've done is taken the bonus idea that was generated in that first module, popped the bonus idea that I like into here, so that it's got that, put in a style, which we're just choosing from the drop-down list, choose a tone from the drop-down list as well, and it's created the full outline of the bonus for me. This can be a PDF report. Then all I need to do is take each of these, so understanding PLR and white label content, pop over to the content writer, put in the information that we need for this, so understanding PLR, white label content, bit more bits of information, how long we need it to be, etc., style and tone again, and it will create the content for us. So that's how we build bonuses that are unique to us and to the offer that we're promoting, to make sure that people buy from us rather than other people, because it really is unique, valuable content, and it takes minutes, if that, to actually produce it all instead of hours and hours or needing to get an outsourcer. And there are different frameworks in here as well. You'll probably platform. You notice those for the different types of writing styles and copy styles. So those are built in. You can also take that and pop it in here and rewrite it in different versions, or if you've got existing content that you want to rewrite. This is similar in ways to NeuraRephraser, it's just not got as many different options. Let's go back to the console and move on to the next one, which is Ecom Evolution. Again, we'll use the PLR Pass example, and it may sound like it's not going to be that useful for affiliate marketers, but it really can be because of the email sequencers and the advert builder and indeed the social media shares. Basically, this will allow you to create product descriptions. If you are doing ecom, it will allow you to build out an email sequence. So you've got a welcome email, you've got a promotional email, you've got a cart abandonment email, and a post-purchase email. If we go back up again, the upsell opportunities will identify and create ideas for you of how you can create the upsells, or social media shares. And this is a plan for the social media platforms as to how you should be doing your social posts. So it'll give you the headline, the body, the call to action, a prompt to create the visuals, and it will do that for a 7-day campaign for you. And it will give you strategic posting schedule and even suggested influencers to tag in there. If we go back up to the top, again, this I've done for LinkedIn. Choose whichever platform you're going to run it on and regenerate for the different platform, and you've got your social media plan built out with the content you need. We've got an authority blueprint, we've got an advert builder to build out your ads for you, again giving you all the information you need. Back to the console, as I said, this is a really quick run through. Sales script synthesizer, this is for copy and sales page stuff, but again it can be very useful for things like landing pages, opt-in pages, creating engaging headlines, bullet points. So pop in a few bits of information and it will create a whole selection of bullet points for you based on the features and benefits of your product. Perfect for a landing page or opt-in page. Intro wizard, again, can be used for a sales page or for an opt-in page. Back up to the top, call to action creator for call to action. Ad copy, it will create that for you, and a promo content planner to plan out your full promo as well. So launch series, post engagement series, all that can be done for you. That one was specifically for emails, but vary it according to what you need. Sales script synthesizer, the next one is the AI graphics generator. This is similar to what we have in NeuraRephraser, except it has an extra bit available. It has stable diffusion as well, rather than just DALL-E. Pop your prompt in, choose your different settings, so HD quality or standard, resolution, the type of art that you want it in, and then the lighting effects. So let's go with hard on this one. Click on generate. Now this will typically take a bit longer. It takes about 15 to 20 seconds to create a full image for you. I'll hit pause while it does it. Oh, there we go, it's done it. It took about 20 seconds, 22 seconds, something like that. Now, one thing I want to point out here is we've got our basic prompt in there. I've also popped in this image should not contain any words or text. It doesn't always get this right. Sometimes it will ignore you. The problem is it's not very good at spelling, so the words and the text will have spelling mistakes in and not make any sense. This one's not so bad. I don't know why it's got a hairdressing thing going on. If you don't like it, just hit generate image again and rerun it. I'll actually do that on that one. Let's, instead of hard, let's go with cinematic and click on generate. The other thing it will do is create a more detailed prompt for you at the bottom. I'm going to pause again while this one runs. Okay, so that's now finished, and this is a good example. Here you go. It's put text in there. It will sometimes ignore the instructions about text and include it, and it just doesn't know how to spell. That's going to get better over time, but for the moment, if that happens, just click on generate and rerun it to get one without text in the image. But what I wanted to point out was it gives you an updated prompt down the bottom here, which you can then take and copy and paste up the top, which is a more detailed prompt. And if you then hit generate again, it should give you a better image based on the more detailed prompt. And obviously feel free to go and tweak that and make changes to that as well to get it exactly what you want. And there we go. So it's recreated that in a better style. I think that's a lot better. It doesn't have text in it. It's a very difficult concept to get across in an image, AI prompt packs. But there are certainly boxes in there, and that stands out enough that it should catch people's attention. It's very good for creating images that will catch people's attention on social media and pull them in, but it's not always good at getting them specific to what your product is. Depending on what your product is, sometimes it can be difficult to get it right. The point here is, though, that we also have stable diffusion as well as DALL-E. This is the same basic prompt, and again, you choose the aspect ratio, the style that you want. Let's go with 3D render, and I popped in do not include text as a negative prompt. Click on generate image and you'll find you get a very different style of image from Stable Diffusion to DALL-E, so it is worth trying both and see which ones you like. This also works quicker. This takes about 10 seconds instead of 15 to 20 seconds. I don't know why it's put a copyright thing in the bottom there. That's not on target for what we wanted. So again, let's click on generate image again. Let's try, instead of 3D render, I'm going to go with some of these. I'm never sure exactly what they're going to throw out until you actually try it. So let's go with modeling compound and see what happens. Okay, I think modeling compound is it's going to be made out of modeling clay. That's a bit weird. Let's go on from that. Just go to analog film, see what that does. Okay, analog film, weird results. Not sure how that's relevant. Sometimes you'll find how good the image turns out depends on whether the style fits with the kind of thing that you're trying to create. So the best way to do it is go through the different styles and find one that throws out something that is close to what you're looking for. Again, the point here is you've got Stable Diffusion and DALL-E, so you can play around, find which one works best, and create images for your social posts, for book covers, for graphics, whatever you need, blog posts, all of that directly from within PromptCoreDynamics. And the last one, we've just added this, is Podcast Portal. So let's go and pick up the campaign that I've just created for this. Now again, this may not be hugely relevant specifically to affiliate marketers, but for people who want to generate leads for free, running your own podcast is a great way to go. And this will basically do most of what you need. You can then use something like 11 Labs to take the text that it generates and turn that into an actual audio using your voice trained by 11 Labs and use that as your podcast. So you don't actually need to record it yourself. You can create it using 11 Labs and PromptCoreDynamics. So first of all, there's the topic generator. So you put in a general idea of what your target audience is and which niche or industry, and it will create some topic ideas for you, in this case 25 different ideas. Then we've got the guest scout, so you can actually come up with ideas for people who you can get on as guests, or indeed try to get onto their podcasts as a guest as well once your podcast is going. Collaborations with other podcasters is a great way of building traffic. The format innovator, this is to come up with different ideas for the format of the podcast. So digital marketing lab, finance Fridays, client conundrums, the growth blueprint, different sort of ways of framing each individual podcast, or indeed having your podcast every Tuesday. It could be Tech Talk Tuesdays and you always release it on Tuesday. So it gives you some ideas for that. You've then got an episode outline creator. So this will generate the outline for a full podcast episode. And then you can take each one of these. So understanding AI in digital marketing, we can take that, we can pop across to the segment script writer, pop that in here, tell it that it's a content section, put in the area of focus and the target audience, and guess what? It scripts the content for you for that content section. Do it for each of the sections that you've got, put those together, take them over to 11 Labs, get the output in audio, pop that onto the podcasting platform that you're using, you've got your podcast done. Now the last part, Content Maximizer, is to take any existing shows that you've done and reformat those so you can bring that show back to life in a different format or a different focus on it. So if you've got a podcast that you've been running for a while and you had a podcast that was really popular 6 months ago, this is a way of taking that and refreshing it and rerunning that podcast, but with a slightly different angle because you know it's a popular subject. That is the podcast portal. That's the 8 modules that are currently in there. As I said, we've got 2 more already planned and en route to the system. They will be added over the next 3 to 6 weeks. So that's going to be quite soon. And once those are added, we are already coming up with ideas based on what our members want and our members' feedback for the next modules that we're going to add. That's a very, very quick look through of PromptCoreDynamics. For affiliates, that first AI sales campaign creator is the most important because that alone could save you hours every week. Now, if you think about this system on all the different modules, the amount of time that you save creating all this content yourself, or how much money you'd save from outsourcing it, really quickly adds up to a massive amount. Or indeed, you could use this to sell gigs on Fiverr or to your clients as an agency. There are so many different ways you can use it. As an affiliate marketer, that first sales campaign creator where you've got the emails, you've got the blog posts, you've got the social posts, all of that based on the initial offer from the sales page that fits together, that is a really, really killer module for you. But then the social posting is good, the video stuff for doing video reviews, the content overdrive, and indeed those AI graphics that you can do for the social posts, and indeed the sales script synthesizer for hooks and things like that to increase the opt-ins on your opt-in pages. Basically, pretty much every module here you can use as an affiliate marketer and get real value from. As I said, quick look through, probably longer than I intended. Sorry about that, but there is an awful lot in there and more added all the while. Hope you found it useful. Give me a shout if you've got any questions.